So let's revise again the life cycle of Pinus. That is a monoecious plant. As we can see, both male and female cones are there on the same plant, and the main plant body is in the form of sporophyte. Now you are observing a long shoot. These are long shoots which are covered by scaly leaves. These are brown in color and they cannot photosynthesize. All right. Then from the long shoots, you have branches of limited growth. These are the ones. These are called as dwarf shoots. And from the dwarf shoots, you can observe that needle-like things are coming out. These structures, these are called as foliage leaves, which are green in color. Then after that, if we see the structure of male and female cone, as we already know, male cone will be consisting of microsporophyll, female cone will be consisting of megasporophyll. Please write complete word here. Then if I make one male cone here, this is central axis and consisting of a number of microsporophylls. These are microsporophylls, these long structures. And on the undersurface of each microsporophyll, you have two microsporangia. These brown colored structures which you are observing. These are microsporangia. Inside the microsporangia, you have diploid cells which are called as microspore mother cells. Again, these are diploid. Similarly, this is one megasporophyll, and here you have megasporangia. They are two in number, and in each megasporangium, again you will be having megaspore mother cell, which will be diploid. Now, microspore mother cell will be undergoing meiosis, and similarly, megaspore mother cell will be undergoing meiosis. After meiosis, what are formed? Haploid microspores, and all of them will be functional. How many will be formed? 4 will be formed, and all of them will be functional. Each microspore will then develop into male gametophyte, which after some time will develop into a pollen grain having wings here. Pinus has the pollen grains which are winged. And the larger cell, as we know, it is vegetative cell, it is generative cell. And when the pollen grain will germinate, it will form a pollen tube, thereby forming male gametes. Two male gametes. And from where are they formed? From the generative cell. And when the pollen grains are released in air, the pollination occurs. I told you they have large amount of sulfur. So it seems like yellow clouds are floating. Here, 4 megaspores will be formed, 3 degenerate, 1 will be functional. That functional megaspore will give rise to female gametophyte. This round structure is female gametophyte, which after mitosis will be forming the female gametes, which are archegonia here, and endosperm, which is the nutritive tissue. So again, these are haploid. We have usually 2 megasporangia here. We have enlarged one. This part, again, I'm telling the circular part is the female gametophyte. These are the archegonia here, formed by mitosis. So they are haploid. Since the megaspore was haploid, and female gametophyte is also forming a tissue, which is endosperm, which provides nourishment to the developing embryo. And these are membranes of ovule or megasporangium. After pollination, the pollen grains will fall here. They will germinate to form the pollen tube. This is micropyle, the entry from where the pollen grains will enter. They will fall over here first. And then one of the male gamete is going to fertilize with the female gametes, thereby forming zygote. Now, in some species, I told you there can be more than formation of one embryo because both the archegonia can be fertilized, and not only that, there can be presence of more than 2 archegonia also. There can be 4, 5, 6, till 6 we can have. So as many as number of archegonia are there, that many number of embryos will be formed. And in most of the species, one of the male gamete will degenerate, it does not have any role, and only one embryo will be formed. After the fertilization, this structure, megasporangium, or the ovule, will be converted into a seed. Now they will be called as seeds. Now inside the seeds, what do we have? Zygote formed after fertilization. Again, it is 2N. Zygote will develop into embryo, and this is the seed, and embryo will give rise to the sporophyte again. So this entire generation here is diploid 2N, and this generation is haploid, which is N. So gymnosperms and angiosperms, they follow diplontic life cycle. Practice it, make it, and send me your notes. Thank you.